Hello, hello, hello. Okay, week 3 of 75 Hard is about to start, which means it's time to prep. Okay, y'all, so first of all, it has been snowing in Chicago for 2 days straight. We had like an actual snowstorm yesterday, which was pretty wild, the first one I've ever experienced. But then I woke up this morning and it's still snowing. So I am gonna have to go grocery shopping in this. I have swore to myself that I would not order groceries online, Instacart or whatever, unless it got to a point that I like physically could not be outside long enough to do the 20-minute walk there and 20-minute walk back. I've told myself that I'm not gonna do it, but if we look at the weather for next week, y'all, here in Chicago, it's brutal. Like, I've never in my life seen negative degrees on my weather app, and I've never seen a high of 0 degrees. I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't even know how to begin to wrap my brain around that. So first of all, next week, getting a outdoor exercise in every day may be a little tough considering that these are disgusting temperatures. And next week might be my first week of ordering groceries online. But that is not this week. This week I am about to grocery shop in the snow. I am about to grocery shop in I think it's 26 degrees right now, so I'm gonna go weather the elements to get this grocery shopping done in the name of Aldi. But yeah, so next week's gonna be a little bit crazy. I think it's gonna be the most challenging week that I've had living here so far. I hope that this is like a cold front and that this isn't what it's about to be like all the way through February, but it very well may be my reality for the next month or so. So all of this to say, pray for me, okay? Pray for me. All right, so end of the week means it's time for new recipes, and y'all know how excited this gets me. After you eat the same thing for 6-7 days straight, I'm done. Okay, my chili last week and the taco soup or whatever that I made were both really, really good. The meatballs were not. I was the least excited I've been to eat anything in a really long time was to eat those meatballs. So extremely excited to get a new roundup of 3 recipes this week. I'm gonna be a little heavy on chicken this week because I have a large amount of chicken sitting in my freezer that I wanna go ahead and use and save a little money there. But this week I am going to make a slow cooker white chicken chili. I'm so excited for this. Y'all know how I like these warm weather foods right now. Y'all know how I go hard for a slow cooker, okay? So we're gonna do another chili, but this time it's gonna be a white chicken chili. My mom made this growing up all the time, and I'm so excited to make it myself. I am gonna do the Whole30 version, so no beans, being conscious of the ingredients that I choose, things like that. So first up, white chicken chili, and then I'm gonna do a chicken stir fry. I love stir fries. I think that they're so easy. They make a lot of food. They can be really tasty. You can switch up the sauces a lot, which I really, really like. And last but not least, y'all, I am craving burgers. I am craving burgers and fries. So I'm gonna do burgers with onions in them. It's my favorite kind of burger. I'm gonna do grilled onion burgers and sweet potato fries. So keeping it kind of simple this week, thank God, because the meal prep last week honestly kicked my ass. So I also already have a lot of the ingredients, which is nice. A lot of the spices and stuff I already have. Last week I definitely had to buy a little bit more of that than I was intending to, and I had to buy all of the proteins, so my grocery bill was a little higher than I wanted it to be last week, so I was trying to be super conscious of that this week and keep that grocery bill as low as possible. And with that said, y'all know how I feel about Aldi. So we're about to go grocery shop at Aldi. We are about to fend the elements and take a trip to Aldi. Hopefully we don't have to take a trip to Jewel too, but we might if I can't find some of like the specialty stuff specifically to stay as Whole30 compliant as possible. But we're gonna go to Aldi. I'm gonna take y'all to Aldi with me, and then I'll kind of go over the groceries that I get in a little haul when we get back. Let's go. This is my first ever snowy grocery run. Okay, so I just got back from grocery shopping. As usual, I was able to get most of my shopping done at Aldi. I spent $43 at Aldi, and I had to get like 4 things from Jewel, and I spent $17 at Jewel. So what, 60 bucks this week on groceries? I am not mad about that. There's just a few things in the grocery haul that I kind of want to talk about. So first of all, I am on a bacon wave right now. I go in and out with bacon, but one thing that I am sure to pay attention to, this is an Aldi version. There's also one that I used to buy at Kroger all the time that actually has a Whole30, I think it's Applegate maybe, I don't know. I'll post a picture in here of the brand that I'm talking about, but it actually says Whole30 approved. But this bacon is no sugar added bacon. So if you pay attention to your bacon, you'll actually be shocked at how much sugar is in a lot of bacon. So that is something that I'm conscious of when I buy my bacon. Also, for the burgers this week, I wanted to have a condiment to go with it, but a lot of, well, pretty much all condiments are not Whole30 approved, whether it be for sugar or additives, preservatives, whatever it may be. Primal Kitchen is by far my favorite Whole30 approved condiment and dressings brand. It is a little on the pricey side, so I only buy it when it's like gonna really add something to the meal. But I bought this garlic aioli mayonnaise that's made with avocado oil, and I am so excited. Mayonnaise is my absolute, well, it might be my favorite condiment, period, but it's definitely my favorite condiment with burgers, so I'm gonna eat this with the burgers. Also, the coconut milk that I am using for the white chicken chili, I went with an organic light coconut milk. Again, always being sure, since my main focus of my diet during 75 hard is no sugar added, I'm really paying attention to the ingredients, but then also making sure that there are no added sugars in the nutrition label. So I got the light version. Recipe said you could use the light version. It would just take the fat content down a little bit. So I'm not mad about that. Other than that, yeah, just bought a couple things here or there. So $60 this week for groceries. I am not mad at all about that. Obviously, I only had to buy 1 meat. Like I said, I have a lot of chicken that was already in my freezer, so it is currently thawing, and that definitely saved me a good chunk of money this week. But that's something that I'm really conscious of when I'm choosing what recipes to make, is I really take stock of what I already have and try to create recipes around that, because groceries are expensive, and quite honestly, it makes me mad to spend too much money at the grocery store. So I'm always looking for ways to save on that. And I don't like to throw away food that goes bad. So if I have food that I could use before it goes bad, I would like to find a recipe that I could incorporate that in. So that's why we're having a little bit of a chicken heavy week this week. But I'm excited. I really haven't eaten any chicken since I started 75 hard. So got all my groceries together, got my shopping done. My chicken's continuing to de-thaw, but I'm gonna put all of this away and then we'll start prepping. Okay, so my chicken breasts are taking 10 years to de-thaw. I guess it makes sense they're really thick, but still. They've literally been de-thawing for hours at this point, so they need to hurry up. But in the meantime, we will start with making the burgers. I do make them with onion inside. It's definitely my favorite type of burger that I personally make. I am not going to cook the sweet potato fries yet because I personally don't love reheated sweet potato fries. Even though I make them in the air fryer, I just think that they're better freshly cooked that day. But I am gonna go ahead and like prep them to where all I have to do is put them in the air fryer. So that's what we're gonna start with, and then we'll move on to the chicken recipes, hopefully quickly right after. Also, I swore this week, last week's meal prep was chaotic as hell, and I swore this week that I am actually gonna prep each recipe before I cook it so that it's not as stressful, it's a cleaner experience, and hopefully just a little bit more enjoyable. So we're gonna try that method this time. Okay, so burgers and sweet potatoes fries are prepped. My chicken is thawed, finally. So we're gonna do the white chicken chili first because it has to go in the crock pot for a lot of hours. So let's get started. Okay, so just finished prepping the white chicken chili. I screwed up a little bit. The coconut milk was not supposed to go in until after the first 5 to 6 hours of cooking were done. So I was supposed to cook it with just the chicken broth and then shred the chicken and then add the coconut milk, but I accidentally dumped the coconut milk first. So hopefully that does not ruin the chili. I'll actually be really upset because I'm really excited for the chili this week, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. Pray for me. Last but certainly not least is the stir fry. I love stir fry. I think it's super versatile. I've made it a lot, so this shouldn't be too difficult for me. So let's get done. Okay, y'all, meal prep is done. That wears me out every week. It took me like 4 hours between grocery shopping and meal prepping everything. Took me about 4 hours to get everything done. So I did that on Saturday morning this week, and I really like doing it on Saturday versus Sunday. I am all about like a Sunday reset. I don't like to wake up on Sundays and feel like I have a million things to do, and that's kind of how it felt the past 2 weeks doing meal prep on a Sunday. I'm super excited for all 3 meals. I think they're gonna be really good. The only one I'm a little concerned about is the white chicken chili, simply because I put the coconut milk in there before I was supposed to. So I'm just like fingers crossing that in the next 7 hours that this turns out good. So stay tuned on my shorts or follow me on TikTok to see what I end up thinking of that meal. So the last piece of prep is to talk about workouts. Now, the last 2 weeks, I feel like I've been trying out a couple different things. I went really hard week 1 and paid for it at the beginning of this week, week 2. I cannot stress enough the importance of rest days. Saturday today is my rest day. I did that on purpose because I wanted my rest day to be the day that I was gonna prep everything because I knew it was just a lot going on. So what I consider rest days are I do 2 brisk long walks on rest days. I don't lift, I don't do yoga, nothing like that. Now the last 2 weeks I think I've been a little heavier on yoga than I have been on weight training, and I am about to switch that up. So I think it took me a couple workouts, like I was saying in my shorts or on TikTok. I think it just took me a couple workouts to really get back into the groove of being in the gym. I used to be a big gym girly. And in my earlier years in my 20s, I was a big gym girly. And I've just kind of taken a couple years off of like being super consistent and lifting in the gym, but I'm ready to bring that girl back. I'm ready to put some muscle on these bones. I'm ready to get some curves back on my body. I'm ready to get strong again. So I'm about to bring that girl back. And with that said, next week I am about to start more or less a weight training style program. So I'm going to lift Monday through Thursday, and then I'm gonna do yoga on the weekends. I'm gonna leave my Friday, Saturday, Sunday up for kind of interpretation as it comes, because the weekend can be really based off of what plans I have. But right now, planning to keep my rest day on a Saturday, so probably yoga Friday and Sunday. So like I was saying earlier, the weather next week is terrifying to me. I mean, temperatures not really above 10 degrees and as low as -11. That's insane to me. So my concerns there are twofold. Being able to get my one workout in outside every day is concerning. And if it's just a day that that's not possible, I mean, I have to go outside to walk Louie. So I will get outside at some point, but I'm gonna be gentle on myself with this rule. It is my first Chicago winter. It's disgustingly cold. I'm gonna be gentle on that, but nonetheless, I will get in my 2 workouts. I am also realizing that 2 workouts a day does not have to mean that I'm doing 2 insanely intense workouts every single day. Like, it took me a second. It's kind of in my nature to just go hard, right? So like when I said I was doing 75 hard, like I went out the gate doing 2 really intense workouts a day, and it was just too much. I also know that in order to build muscle and build strength, you have to let your body recover. You have to let your muscles recover. So I am really taking the mentality of my second workout a day, most of the time being a pretty brisk walk, usually at an incline, unless it is my rest day. My rest days are pretty much flat incline, brisk walk, we're done. So Monday through Thursday, Monday and Wednesday, I am going to do upper body. One day is going to be back and buys, the other day is going to be chest and tris. Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to do legs. So gonna get 2 leg days in and 2 upper body days in throughout the week. And then on those days, my second workout will be an inclined brisk walk. And then, like I said, on the weekend, gonna leave that kind of up to interpretation and just kind of move and ebb and flow with my plans for the weekend, because I don't always know what my schedule is gonna be on the weekend with my friends, doing things, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited for next week though. I'm scared for the weather. I'm scared to be able to get my workout in, but then I'm also scared having to go to the gym first thing in the morning. Like I've been going to the gym at like 6 a.m. in the morning, which means that the temperature is going to be the coldest at that time, which is concerning. I've ordered really heavy duty gloves, and it's gonna take a lot of willpower. It's gonna take a lot of willpower for me to get up in the morning and get out of my door and get on the train and go to the gym. Like it's gonna really show my tenacity and drive to stick to this program, but I'm gonna do it. So stay tuned. Please be sure, if you're not already, keep up with my shorts on YouTube and follow me on TikTok to see my kind of day-to-day vlog of me doing 75 hard. I show what I eat, what my workouts are, what my day-to-day activities are. I just kind of show it all on there, and I'll be doing that throughout the entire 75 hard journey. Also, week 2 means that it is time for another week 2 75 hard guide. So if you noticed on my week 1 prep video, week 1 review video, I did link a free 75 hard week 1 guide to the description. And week 2 means that there is now a new free 75 hard week 2 guide in the description of this video. I have been putting these together throughout the week just based on what I'm doing, but also kind kind of what I've learned and what I would change if I were to create a plan for myself after the fact. So these guides are kind of a more polished version of the 75 hard that I am personally doing. And yeah, I really like them. I think they're awesome. I go through my diet, I go through my workout routines, workout splits, I go through the exact exercises that I do. I share the recipes that I do for that week. So please be sure to check those out. I am proud of those, and I will continue to do those each week of 75 hard. So there should be 11 of them by the time all is said and done. But yeah, it's been another good week, and I am excited for week 3. I think this is going to be the week where I really start to kind of feel myself, and I start to feel strong and feel confident in my routine, confident in the gym again, just overall feeling a little bit more confident in this journey that I'm on. So yeah, I'm excited. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining me today as I prepped for week 3 of 75 hard. As always, please be sure to like, follow, share, rate, comment, subscribe, do all of the things, and I will see you back next time.